Me making this video porque one, me doing a series on karmic layers, all 8 of them. That me, some people call it sensitive too. Some people call it a master of. And some people call it just rare, raw power. The last few videos me tackled clear cognizance and some of clairsentience. Me skipping over clairsentience simply because of the fact that me was watching my last video when me was currently having a migraine that was killing me. And my daughter just, her little sweet booze, she just tears me up inside. And let me tell you why. One of the 8 clairs is clairaudient. Me was blessed with this just as all the other clairs as me was as a child, due to the fact that me had to lead a life where the majority of me vida, me had to walk it alone up until me had her. Until me had her, that was when someone was with me cada dia, todo el dia, and someone we never broke off. She wherever me went, she went. Me go to the baño, me go look out the window, me go to the cocina, the kitchen. She right there, and me turn around too fast, and me bump into her. So me do know, of course she's me and Ella, she me twin. Pero we not there, Ali. The reason why me wanted to touch on clairaudience is porque, like me say, me been by myself in this journey with the Lord since me grandma died back in 2007. Just for myself, me was a young pygmy then. Pero we not even gonna get into how me was young, and that was basically where the Lord turned up all of my sensitivities, all of my senses, so sensitive that all of them became a defense mechanism. And people don't realize that. My powers really derive, or mastery, or technical skills, or sensitivities derive from the fact that they are me. They are me defense mechanism for veering. If I had to walk this journey alone, like me saying to me I her, and then after me I her, me still had to walk this journey alone. So it behooved me and benefited me, Gloria Dio, to always one listen to the Lord and be take in everything the Lord was given to me, whether it be sights, sounds, tastes, sense, whatever the sense, hearing, smelling, whatever the case. Ja always that me so sensitive porque that's how me stay alive by myself, whether in the wilderness by ourselves, no matter where we go. Me don't need security, me don't need no gun. All me need to do is just go to the even if Ja many tell me not even go to the place. Things like that. So, clairaudience. As you all have been hearing over the last past videos, me, baby, at her most deepest, is a soprano. Okay? Her highest, she can go up to a F6. Me, baby, for some reason, it may feel like it's connected to a mi abuela. She sings opera. She sings a vibrato. See, she sings, she sings in bravado to where her voice vibrates. She, her soul high-pitched voice is so beautiful. It sounds so angelic. However, her true pitch can get up to a cotorra, and that's one of the highest. That's F6. Quote, if that's not F6, that's higher than F6. That's how high maybe they can go. And let me tell you, for a clairaudient person, right, whose mind, whose mente processes and hears the minute sound, sometimes her, I mean not being facetious, sometimes her little voice sounds like a dog will sing me. Now this has helped me in so many cases. Now when she was a bed, a wee little big nigga, she, she, hmm, she cry, me crying. And her papi be like, ¿Por qué? Why you crying? Why you crying? Why you crying? Like, man, you oriando porque can you not hear that sound? And she wouldn't. She would not calm down for me. But as soon as she seen him, I mean, me would. And me breastfed for 4 years. So every time me saw her, me stuck a titty in her mouth. Ever when she was insatiable, that right there was an exercise in futility, my nigga. Exercise. Whole one. Whole exercise in futility. Now that's the reason why if ever you see me say me out and me grin, or you can look in my eyes and tell me squinching, it's porque everything's turned up and heightened and my brain is processing at a lightning speed rate. Now, pause. You know you're like, damn, this puta, this better, this motherfucker here take she the next coming of Christ. Nope. Nope. Me just a powerful black woman whom I job for all the blessings off the shelf. Calcare, calcare course so you can blend me with. On top of what me wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because me's dedicating my life to him. Like, Lord, the other side shouldn't even appeal to me. Porque me want to be so into you. It emanates. It people can see that. Cool. That being said, me told you that me 8 clears have aided me in the journey that y'all had me walk along the majority of my life. SOS, SOS, okay? SOS, just get out of me, get out of me, get out of me. She whistles. She come out the womb whistling. Her high-pitched cry. Me talking about, can no one hear it but me? It's probably been one or two people that be like, you hear that? I'm like, yeah. Out of all the people we've ever met, met her together, when she cried, when she ordered out, be like, damn, is it? You hear that sound? Angelic voice. It reminds me of Harry Potter, the fifth one, Goblet of Fire, when they tried to listen to the Siren song above water and it sounded like screeching and they put it under the water and it was the most beautiful angelic voices. So that's kind of where we at with that. Anyways, my baby's voice is beautiful. Me love it. Even if it knocks me into overdrive as far as reminding me senses. Me love it. Everybody listen to that than some other little snot-nosed kid. I just play it. I love the kids. People love the kids. People love the kids. People love the kids. So, donde estamos? Estamos aquí. We are aquí. Those, it clears me defense mechanisms. Clear audience. So if you hear me still kind of sensitive. Clear audience is what we need to hear. What's truly being said. Message conveyed. What isn't being said, pero me. Between the lines. Porque sometimes it's the things that's not said. It's the things you don't hear. And then fourthly, beyond. Now you know y'all thinking. You can hear beyond. Hell yeah, me can. That's the reason why me take BCs when me get a migraine. Or when me have a migraine week. Hell yeah, me give me a 50 pack and me just now I'm encouraging you to do that. No, because it's bad for your liver. That's bad for your gut lining. However, me with me mente, that's how quickly and rapidly me gotta decipher information, take in information, store information. Clear audience also gives me the ability to store recordings immediately. That's why people do not like speaking to me. Now, me told you people don't like me seeing them porque they don't like me seeing the truth. They know soon. You think just because you see me on camera, you like, she wouldn't see the truth, man. Okay, try me. Walk up to me. Catch me outside. Catch me outside about that. Itirate. No, don't tirate. That's what I'm saying, because I got that. So don't tirate. Just catch me outside. Say what guan, sapase, a. You know what I'm saying? Dame algo. You feel me? Pero another reason why people don't like being around me is porque solo porque they know everything they say to me. We store it. Now you can, if you ever get the chance, if you're ever feeling froggy, please look up me pedigree. Me was certified as genius as a child. So much so they certified me hermano, me little brother, me amor as a genius. Porque they thought, they said, let me see if this is an anomaly or if it's hereditary. And they saw that both of us had that. But me not gonna sit here and argue with you and tell you why me part of Mensa or why me turn down Mensa. Cause look at me. Me is above Mensa. One of the founders. I'm just playing. Now me didn't find Mensa, but you know. Me could have been. Anyways, whatever you say to me already see the truth. Me told you this the it substance. They say it's fine, you see. Me already see you and your bullshit. Now me here. Let me give you a prime example. There was a lady, two ladies actually. Both of them were older than me. And we used to always run into each other at the party. We all had kids run around. Well, one of them did. She just liked walking around the park and we always just some kind of way would come together, catch each other over the kids. Well, grassy band. I'm so take you. I don't want to be laying. Let me let you. Yes, mommy lost the floor. Now don't y'all talk shit. We stole it from a tree. But if me didn't tell you that, guess what? You bitches would never know. Or maybe I would have. Some of y'all smart. Some of y'all could put two or four together. You know what I'm saying? To make six. Some of y'all know how to do trigonometry. You know what I'm saying? Pero, you're not getting ready to, you know. One of the ladies was a master. She was a habitual liar. Habitually. Habitually. And when we say someone's a habitual liar, it goes far beyond. It goes far beyond. It goes far beyond. Just regular lies or things you're trying to cover up or things you don't want people to know. She lies, everything came out of her fucking book, out of her mouth was a lie. You feel me? So, what the other gal though, and that's why me tell you that people in spirituality, you get there, all of them are psychologists, porque they study the patterns and the systems of vida and people. Half of those use it to help, half of those use to their own advantage and harm. This one in the middle. However, she learned a lot from watching me, porque me have mastered so much so that older people are attracted to me for wisdom. Gracias, merci beaucoup. That's all right, todo bien. They're attracted to me for wisdom. They come to ask me. That's why me say me an elder. Other than the fact that me, moral celestial, you know what I'm saying? The Dios, goddamn God, Gloria a Dios. God. Better we not there now. We just saying this. She sat and she was watching me. That's why she would say things like, don't analyze that too deep, but I just said Coco. Cause she knew as soon as she said something, me eyes would. And she knew me was searching the database. She knew me searching the database. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Okay. Okay, that's it. Searching the database. She already knew. She already knew. Now y'all may not have her right here with me playing. Porque, as soon as she looked me now and she engaged me. She like a golden retriever puppy, my baby. Soon as she see me in the eye and she smell play. That's why me got a chest. Notice me not loving the child this video. Notice me come humbly with flowers in me fucking hair, bearing gifts, eating ice cream, wearing pink. Me trying my best to be feminine, you bastard. Anyway, todo bien? Okay, merci beaucoup. We getting good. The one who was an habitual liar would, when she would catch herself, she would look at me and say, please don't analyze that too deeply. Porque after a while, that habitual liar in me just started timelining. Now, me know y'all like, what do you mean by timelining? Timelining is when someone lies so much, you start to put it on the timeline. Now, me didn't have to write it down. Just in my head, just made a PowerPoint of me, and then just put it on the little bulletin points. She said this on this date, and she said it I put on this date. And she would say stuff like, her boyfriend, her novio just got out of jail 2020, let's say. She said that she was staying with her friend that was a man at the time, all during 2020 to 2022. Dude was in jail 2023. She telling me she ain't never cheated on dude. Then she telling me that she did have sex with dude. Then she telling me that dude, at their big ass ages, he might have been at best 49 and she had to be at least 44. She talking about this man took his dick out, y'all. Put it right here. Well, she said she had it bent up towards her vagina, right? And he taught as a grown ass, 45, no, 49, because she was 40, she was 44. 49-year-old man, 49-year-old man was taking a knee. She said he was doing that to the knee. And he said, this grown ass man is hunching your knee and you lay there. You didn't tell him to move. You didn't tell him wrong hole full. And he didn't know what was wrong hole. And then you say something like this. Well, when did this happen? Oh, this happened in 2020, 2021. Oh, so you did cheat on your boyfriend in jail. No, no, no. He said that he went in jail in 2021. No, he told me the man was incarcerated from 2020 to 2023. So when he got out, told me he was pissed off at you because he thought you cheated, right? It's so fine. Pero if you didn't cheat, right? If you allow a man to fuck your kneecap and you not stopping, and me mean if he's a 49-year-old man, he's fucking your kneecap with such a ferocity. Yeah, be an itcher. Yeah, you wrote an A. Be an itcher. With such ferocity, such gumption, such feral instinct. He's just fucking the shit out your kneecap. Taking in your vagina, you say, because it's so weird. Things like that. If me really sat down, and me know that's probably bad example, but if me really sat down and told y'all all the things that people have said to me on the fly, saying me not paying attention, or that me wasn't storing it on their timeline. Porque anytime you're around me, me go to the timeline for you. Me try not to. You give me information. Me have nowhere but to put it in the filing system. Like, okay. August 13th, she was a crazy bitch and flattened all her best friend's tires. You saw me say, like, me, what can we do but make that a reference point? Anyway, that's one of the things with clairaudience is the fact that me store things like a recording. Two, me hear, okay, let's stay out here. Me hear everything. Some because on a heightened level, some because me told you it's one of me defense mechanisms. Me can sit in total silence and hear what we need to hear. Whether it be a few scratches at the door, whether it be her turning over in the bed, whether it be a weird silence. Alright, that's you. Me implore you. That's a technique. That's a technique. First technique is filing system. Start to create a filing system in your mind. Start categorizing, compartmentalizing what people say to you. Is it trash? Or is it something that you really need to put in this person's file? Segundo, you have to start sitting in utter and complete silence so you will know what to listen for. That's been since the dawn of time. That's how you hunt your prey, or that's how you're hunted. the slightest, you should be able, after sit, and some people it's unnerving. That's why not everyone can have clear audience, porque a lot of people can't sit with their thoughts by themselves. So, if you're not able to sit with your thoughts by yourself, you need to work on that before you start clear audience. Before you hear anything else, you gotta be okay with what's up here in your mente. Who's talking to you? Gloria a Dio. That's something we forgot to talk about in the last video. When you hear Jah, please know when it's Jah. Please know when you gotta know when you hear the Lord, and you gotta know when you hear you. If you hear anybody else in your head, please identify them. There should only be two voices in your mente, yours and the Lord. If there's anybody else in your mente, no matter who it is, Satan, your cousin, your imaginary friend, your dead cousin, whatever the case, figure out who's in your head. A lot of people are walking around don't even know who the fuck going in their head. Please figure out who the fuck be in your head. Who's in your mente? That's the first rule of clear audience. Co-first rule. Co-first regula is you gotta know who's in your mind. Porque me, it's just me. And ya. That's it. Nobody else in here. Fortified. Mi mente is fortified. Fuerte. Porosa. Come here if you want to. You won't make it out alive. You come to my mind if you want to. You won't make it out alive. It's a fucking maze in there. And only me know how to navigate it along with the Lord. Because Lord created a maze. And he mastered it. Know who's in your head. 2, be okay with your thoughts. Get your thoughts together, people. Before you come, a lot of these situations, a lot of these techniques, a lot of these powers, these sensitivities that you want for yourself, you're not going to be able to accomplish because you haven't even done the motherfucking work. You know what kills me? When people who aren't, who could never be, who could never be, want to be first in line for some shit that they know they can't afford. Please don't jump out for me. Porque if you're not gonna drench me and the baby in gold, have both our nails and feet done, and have us at least. I see it, baby. Then what we here for? Please know before you get it. I mean, no, me say everyone's intuitive, and they are. Please know who you are, what you working with, before you try anything. Know your limits. If you feel like you strong, bold, and brave, do it. It's not hard. However, don't get lost in the sauce and then try to blame the chef because you didn't follow the recipe. Or you knew damn well you wasn't no chef. Message. Anyways, nose in your head. Know how your mind works. So therefore, when you start to listen, your distractions aren't in your head. You can clear your mind. Yeah. You can clear your mind and hear everything you need to hear. If it's unnerving for you to sit in silence and listen, you can't be clear audience. I may apologize. Intuitive, you can. A lot of things on this list you can do without a whole bunch of words. Pero hearing, everybody needs to see. Not everybody needs to hear. And me know that's gonna fly past you. Pero me gonna say that me That's why Cat Williams say it's the steam of your motherfucking shit. It's got to be. You can't. We can only give you the recipe. So we're gonna go over it again. No losing your mind. No ad works. Sit in silence so you can hear what's not being said. You thought me wasn't profound. You thought me wasn't profound. You thought me I know death. You's a damn fool. Idiota imbecile. Segundo. You need to be able to hear when there's much distraction around you. Can you steady your mind and focus and highlight and hear what you need to hear? Zone in on what you need to hear. Yeah, that's a whole dozen, guys. You know how much a dozen of waffles cost order? $16, guys. Hell yeah, $16. Don't break them. Riga salud. Uh-oh. Tree. You can sit in silence. You can sit in distraction. So that's what's not being said. That's what is being said. Then you got to start to hone in and pick different things and figure out what's being said between the lines. That's clear audience. That's the technique. You got to sit alone in silence. But you can't sit alone in silence. And A, you don't know who's in your head. And B, you don't know how your mind works. Okay? Bullet point B. Since you know what's going on with your mind, you can now sit in silence. If you can sit in silence, right, you can sit in distraction. And neither one will phase you. Porque you got to get the laser focus. It's easier to start with silence. When you focus on listening to the most minute sounds, when you get surrounded by people, your ears are now trained to hear the most minute sounds, the smallest sounds. Claro. They are. Tree, you gotta figure out, you gotta find something that anyone's talking about, and then try to listen with discernment to see what are they not saying or what message are they truly conveying. Because some people, you gotta listen. You gotta watch. What did Medea say? You gotta watch. That's confirmation. You gotta watch. Bueno. You gotta watch. So that's clear audience in a nutshell. Those three techniques should heighten your ear senses. If you need to, you can close your eyes. I would say before, but for some people that's too taboo and that's too. Close your eyes in a noisy place and then sound by sound identify it. Break down the scene, sound by sound, instead of all of it at one time. You have to train your mind. We have to get stronger as a nation in the mente. We got to math worthy. We got to get stronger in the mente, okay? That's all me want. That was clear audience. Me feel like that was the majority of it. And if not, me will let you know. Guess what? In the next video. Love y'all.